want to put your boy Juice Lee on here, and I'm going to tell you how I feel about all 20 people and what people should actually win. CML, I don't really think he's a pimp hop rapper. He does rap pimp hop songs. It's like saying Mozzie a pimp hop rapper. You feel me? Casey Foreign, he's definitely going to win something. Silky Slim, this year, you know what I mean? Him and Wallow, yeah, they making that much noise. I don't know, you know what I mean? Or I'm just in the wrong pimp circles, you know what I mean? Sugar Free dropped the album in December, and and this is the first time you guys probably didn't hear it. It wasn't slapping at all. It was trash. Now, if you say best hip hop rapper ever, decade award, he'll win. But if you're talking about this year, no. Young X, he always on motherfuckers' radar. All the bitches but him, you know what I mean? He's definitely, you know what I mean? If he pull up, you know what I mean? He'll win. 12 Gauge Shotty, he hadn't dropped an album in years. Some good game, though, you know what I mean? But he's definitely not winning All Black. He wouldn't even be on this list if he didn't drop that album with the 16 letter with the San Diego division. Now they put him in the category of hip hop rappers, you know what I mean? But he always be rapping game, though. Shout out to my nigga All Black. Keith, you know what I mean? Bitches stay putting him on TikTok and shit like that, you know what I mean? He has a chance to highly win it. Now, like, you know what I mean? I heard him screaming some shit before, you know what I mean? But I definitely he's not winning because I don't hear nobody even bumping him, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? I do know who he is. Afro Man, nobody's bumping him. Old Greedo didn't know he was a pimp hop rapper. He's not making shit. B3, I mean, he just got out, you know what I mean? Shouts out to him. He definitely making some noise, you know what I mean? He dropped the album just that was banging. But as for this year, he just got out. He still got to make some more noise. I don't think he win it. Lil Not, he always make noise every year, you feel me? And as in having a bigger fan base though as a KT and Young X when it comes to pimp hop, I don't think he will win it over Young X and KT. MB Finesse, never heard of him. Mac Rooster, he's definitely slapping, you feel me? But I don't think he got a big enough West Coast fan base to win it. Ron Lil P hasn't been doing nothing this year, and I've heard, you know what I mean? That's everybody been bumping, you know what I mean? Filthy Rich shit, you nigga. When it came this, you know what I mean? Pimp hop was first started. The only rappers that was around, you feel me? That really the pioneers of this shit, you feel me? And it was Filthy Rich, you feel me? And Silky Slim, you know what I mean? With Pimp hop, you know what I mean? Silky Slim had took care of the motherfucking LA division, and the motherfucking Filthy Rich, you know what I mean? Took care of the Bay, and we pushed this pimp hop shit. It was the other rappers really pushing that pimp hop. Filthy Rich, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But he always talking about just pimp hop shit, especially his albums this year really hasn't been pimp hop, you know what I mean? So I don't think he gonna be making it. Juice Lee, he been fucking it up this year. You know what I mean? If anybody gonna win it, you know what I mean? Out of 2 awards, Juice Lee's gonna win one of them for a fact. You know what I mean? He's been fucking it up this year at pimp hop. And of course, he's the one that made pimp hop. Wouldn't be no such thing as pimp hop was for Juice Lee. He the one that coined it and said, we gonna call this shit pimp hop, and that's a genre. And then Big Sad, he really don't make pimp hop music. I can't consider him a pimp hop rapper. You feel me? Though he does talk about it, you know what I mean? It's a good game. So the people that really is gonna win out of all these 20 people, you feel me? And there's only 2 awards: Music Player of the Year and Player Single of the Year, and you know, Pimp of the Year, trophies, all that. That's different shit. But this is the music category. The people that had a high chance of winning this, that's KT Foreign, Young X.